Hi everyone and welcome to this vlog. We take a cruise of just under 3 miles, so we head northwest on the Shropshire Union Canal, leaving Stoak behind and making it all the way to the end of the line at Ellesmere Port.
Yes, and you get to see a trip round the National Waterways Museum. Do a little bit of a guided tour. Yes, and all you engine lovers out there, you'll love the power room. I think that's what it's called, is it, Ellie?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so have a look, see what you think, and we'd love to receive your comments. So let's have those after you've watched the vlog. Let's get on with it.
She's Ali.
He's Pete.
This is Ziga. And this is Narrowboat Soulmates. More to explore. Yes, so we're here on the outskirts of Ellesmere Port at Stoak, and yeah, Ziggy's ready to go, aren't you, Zig? Here it is. Yeah, just stayed here last night. Nice little spot. You can hear the M53 behind me, and then over there you can see the M56 trundling along as usual. Yeah, we're going up to the boat museum. We've got more there for tonight and probably tomorrow. So let's get on with it. Onwards and upwards. It's Bridge 138. And we're not that far away, or probably a mile, are we, or so? 2 miles at best to the boat museum. Fisherman there, the 138, enjoying the Shropshire Canal, and he's got some under his belt. Yeah, well, here we are. Here's some coots, baby coots. They soon hide away when there's any sign of trouble normally, and the mum gives them the shout or the tweet. Yes, so Bridge 139. It's good, these wide bridges. There's no doubt about where your boat can go. Not hidden. Because they used to have those wide, stroppy flyboats. Yeah, and next bridge coming up. Yeah, a bit of caravan storage from the look of it. There we are, Bridge 140. Well, here we are. Looks like the water treatment works, but more likely to be the sewage farm. Yeah, we need those. Just negotiating a bit of weed there, as you notice. Did a bit of a slalom. Go over here, there's a bit of weed. Got to go through it. Yeah, there's definitely plenty of weed about, but most of it's been broken up, obviously, with the movement of boats, which is good. Yes, Bridge 141. There was hardly any time before we got to that from the last bridge. Well, here we are, Bridge 141 and 142 in the distance, as you'll see, not far away at all. As you can see, this is a relatively new one, certainly last 20 or 30 years, 141A. Oh, look out, Pete. Oh, yeah. Oh, good job I didn't have a wig. Ziggy's here, putting his paw down. Look. What? You want me to shake your hand again? You only have to treats, aren't you? You have to treats? Yeah. Not yet. When we finish. It won't be long. And you can have a treat. Team galore. Yes, the most vital job of the day. Getting that cup of tea made. And Ali's made some Byron Bay bars. A sort of healthy snack. Yes, the visitor moorings. Bit noisy though, isn't it? That motorway, the M53, trundling alongside. And that of course goes from outskirts of, what is it, Chester, all the way through up to Wallasey, and then you can go through the Mersey Tunnel. Oh, she's got me a jigsaw of Byron Bay bar. Ziggy may even get a treat, you never know. Oh, thank you, Ali. Treats, oh, look at that. Yeah. Is that coffee?
You want it there?
Tea? Oh, tea. Mug of tea. And a Byron Bay bar. Gathering of ducks there. Our next bridge ahead, and there's a bit of a pipe as well. Here we go. Presumably it'll be 142. Let's have a look. Pete, you haven't been paying attention. 144. Right. Well, we're going under the motorway. Better just slow down a little bit. Just make sure nothing's coming the other way. Take my attention off the Byron Bay bar. Yeah, so bridge 145 and another bridge on the horizon. Wow, bit of industry previously here, looking at that. Obviously grown over. And here we are, an abandoned bridge. And there's this pipe going all along the canal here. That's a major one, isn't it? Yeah, more fishermen and yet another busy road for us to go under. We're whizzing past here, bridge 146A. I would say, because it's so wide, almost like a tunnel. It's not particularly narrow, as you can see. Plenty of room either side. Motorway M53 on the left. Boat Museum on the horizon. 100 metres straight ahead. Well, it's the first sight of the museum. We've popped in here three times over the last few years. You can moor up here on the right for a little bit. But Ali's going to find out where we can go. Yeah, so we just stopped here. I'll give you a bit of a view of the museum before we do the full-on tour.
And here's some of the photos from our cruise. Also, some of our friends joined us for a little cruise too. And as well as that, we got to do a afternoon tea gin tasting with cakes and flavours of gin. Beautiful. Well, here we are, the National Waterways Museum. It's Narrowboat Soulmates. Oh, I can pride a place at the front of the boat museum. Look at that. There's the cafe, and we'll give you a quick tour of the rest of the complex, which was, of course, a massive dock back in the day. There's the gift shop there. So we're following the arrows round and seeing the sights. I'm not going to say a lot because you need to visit yourself, to be honest. And you don't want to hear me prattling on. Just enjoy it all. Yep. Nice sculpture. Let's head to the slipway, shall we? Oh, so here's some of the winding gear they used to use back in the day. And there's the slipway. And we've been blessed by some lovely weather, some lovely clouds. And you can even bring your beautiful dog. Well, you can bring any dog, to be honest. But yeah, it's a massive site. This used to be the winch house. Well, I am going to prattle on it, it seems. Well, this is obviously the Ellesmere Canal was built to connect Ellesmere in Shropshire with the River Mersey and Liverpool docks, and that's over there, through that window. That's where boats came from across the world, and obviously from the UK too. And this is where they met up here at Ellesmere Port to then be transported or taken away. So there we are, you can just see Liverpool on the horizon there, just to the right of that building. So yeah, this is one of the workshops. I'll show you this. Working with wood. Yeah. Tools of the trade. There they are. There it is, the workbench where it all went on. Give you a quick view of the mess room. They went to have a cuppa, something to eat. Oh, that bread looks a bit stale, but look. Oh, boater's favourite there, pork pie. And this was the superintendent's office. And in this case, it was Levi Williams Lindop. That's a fine name. There we are. This was his office. That's one of his desks where, look at that, being drawn up, a plan for something. Being a superintendent, he would definitely have his bowler hat. Right, we'll give you the butchers at the blacksmith's forge. Now on to the power hall. This is where you come to see some of them up and running. I'll try and name them if I can see where it says. This is a Parsons engine. This one's a Ruston Hornsby diesel engine. I'll just keep going, won't I? Just show you this massive one. J&H McLaren diesel engine. Mighty impressive, that one, isn't it? And we move on to a Crossley gas engine. There you can see it. Armstrong Siddeley, didn't they used to do aircraft? This is the diesel engine, and they actually powered the canal tug Beeston, built by Yarwoods and Northwich in 1948, and working on the Trenton Mersey Canal. Yeah, this is the Belinda diesel engine, and they use a hot bulb technique where a section of the cylinder head is heated using a blow lamp. This ignites the first charge of fuel and gets the engine running. Amazing. This is a bit of a Bobby Dazzler, I think, as far as engines go. Tangier diesel engine. From the pumping station at Burscough in Lancashire, the Holmeswood pumping station. Yeah, very impressive. Better leave some footage for the boats, though, hadn't I? Yet another engine, and yes, that famous name, Gardner. Look at that. That's what you call an engine. 3-cylinder, 2-stroke direct reversing marine diesel engine. One of a pair that powered the motor yacht Cordelia, built in 1929 in Manchester. There we go, another Belinda one. Bolinda, B-O-L-I-N-D-R. I know you're thinking, Pete, pronounce it right, will you? Got a Sisson steam engine there. You'll be able to see it. And then across next to it, it looks unusual, doesn't it? E.G. Bellis steam engine. Used to power the Leeds and Liverpool Canal inspection launch. Alexandra, it dates from 1882, and they're all out inspecting. Look like they're having a good time to me, never mind inspecting. Luxurious boat fitted out mahogany, cut glass and rich fabrics. Her hull survives in the museum collection. And we've got Blackstone diesel engine. There we go. Well, you engine lovers, don't get too excited, will you? Look at this one. I'm going to have to take 7 steps back. Yarwood's compound steam engine. Your dad would definitely like that one, Ellie. This is the Kelvin Poppet valve engine. Not much info here on that one, they reckon. And the same with the Kelvin petrol paraffin engine. So if you know anything, I'm sure the museum would like to know anything you know on those. It'll all help in the archive. Well, hope you enjoyed that, you engine lovers out there. A feast of engineering for you. This part of the canal, or the dock, is called the Victoria Arm, named after Queen Victoria. And here's the boat Basuto. And behind it, we've got a barge. FCB 18 concrete barge, built in 1944. Get a proper look there. And up to the stables. Yes, it is. The stables. And this is where the horses were
housed. Obviously they had to be looked after pretty well because of all the work they were doing. Are we? You're one of those people that have to say you've done it, do you?
No, you come all the way here. You may as well go to the very end, the limits of navigation for us nowadays.
Narrowboat Soulmate's getting a bit of photography action. People taking photos as it's in pride of the place down there. It's the toll house. You have to pay your money, obviously, to be able to use the facilities. They don't build these for nothing, you know. There's an old working boat. Shaft. The Anderson Canal. Carrying company. Registered at Northwich. There you go. Worcester. Narrow beam tunnel tug. Built in 1912. 45 feet long with a depth of 4 foot when towing. I'm going to show you the pump house while we're here because we'll be going over the top. So there's the pump house. There's the chimney next to it, presumably. Yeah, hopefully you can see the Mersey River there with the Manchester Ship Canal in the foreground. And beyond that, yeah, that's Liverpool Airport. GD 101. And then over there, Big Mere. Now that's what you call a rudder. This Bake-Up British Waterways boat. Yeah, so that's the warehouse in there. A few old boats in there. Porter's Row Cottage. These are the sort of premises that the workers used to live in. Yeah. Look, pretty fine cottages. Let's have a quick look inside, shall we? Wow. The sideboard display all the nice stuff that they've got, and the sewing machine. Jones's. This one. Let's have a look at the kitchen, should we? Oh. Yes. Pine table. Yes, and that whole classic sink. Let's do a bit of a pan around, shall we? Look at the clouds. Yeah. Turn out spectacular. There's one of the cranes. And back over here to the boat. Yeah, so it's the boat Mendip. Yeah, so there's Mossdale. I'll give you a bit of a history of that in a minute. So yeah, this is drying out. Gonna try and restore it, but they've got to wait until all that dries out, and then they can start work. But it's a long process. Got it taped together to keep here. There we go. And just for you boaters out there, the Elsan emptying is over there. You see it? Yep. And there, oh, that's a nice boat. Across the way. Yep. Narrowboat Soulmates in pride of place, I reckon. Are you? So yeah, it's the last of many. This huge boat is the only remaining all timber Mersey flat. She began life as Ruby in the 1860s, working out the port of Liverpool, and on canals upriver along the coast. Despite her flat hull, she was stable and can carry up to 70 tons of cargo. With no engine, she was a dumb barge towed by a steam tug. She came here occasionally for repair. Alright, let's have a game of spotting on about soulmates, can we? Yes, you've spotted it straight away, haven't you? Over there where the trip boat normally goes, you can see the trip boat here in the foreground. And over there, yes. There's another view of the pump house chimney. Fine building that be. Yes, all manner of things to see and a lovely place to visit. So, give it a go, I reckon. And here's some photos that we took on our trip around the National Waterways Museum. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please click that like button. If you'd like to subscribe, please click the subscribe button. And if you'd like to know when the next one's out, click the bell. And talking of the next one, coming up, we'll be combining our journey back from Ellesmere Port all the way through to Barbridge and showing you a trip round Chester Zoo. So, take care out there. Bye for now.